morning. Good morning. I'm always having trouble with everything. Okay, I'm trying to get myself together this morning. Hi. Good morning. How are you all doing? Today, I am going to be talking about a fractured heart, a broken heart. Broken hearts, why do they become fractured? I'm just going to be talking about a lot of things this week, so I need you guys to tune in, on Mondays through Thursdays, 7 a.m. Hey! Yes, I am a black woman, African American. I am just excited to be able to do this. I was talking a little bit about purpose and last week, and God backed me up. He said, wait a minute, it all starts in the heart. Now I'm going to be discussing in detail about relationships. I gotta do it. I have to do it. BC, you got me laughing. I gotta do it. It's in me, BC. It's in me. Look, I'm gonna be talking about what the heart produces, and it's in my heart. So I'm producing. I have to produce this fabulousness in the morning. Good morning to you all who are just tuning in. I'm talking about the heart, and believe it or not, everything starts with the heart. I'm going to read this scripture, Proverbs. Yes, oh, I forgot you are a Delta. Proverbs 4. Oh, good. Bahamas, I wish I was there. Proverbs 4:23. Guard your heart above else, for it determines the course of your life. That is a mouthful. That is the NLT version. You have to guard your heart. Out of it flows. A lot of versions says springs the issues of life. Another version says keep your heart with all diligence. Yes, Proverbs 4:23. So let me tell you guys, when you look at an individual, and you can always determine where their heart is by what they produce. Okay? So have you guys ever ran into somebody who's just angry all the time? Who's just mad all the time? Look, it's just not something that they're doing. It's in their heart. Something happened along the way that changed the course of their heart. They got a couple of missing pieces there. A lot of fractures going on. Have you ever encountered somebody who is happy all the time? They have joy. They're just chipper. You know what? It starts in the heart. It's a heart thing. It's a heart issue. One thing I would like to say, your heart produces you. Okay? Whatever comes out, it produces you. That's who you are. Okay? You ever been angry with somebody, or I know none of y'all don't get in arguments, but just in case you do, have you ever been in an argument with somebody and they just say something that you've never heard before, how they really feel about you? Let me tell you, because it's in the heart. Let me tell you, the Bible also says the heart is deceitfully wicked. Oh, honey, you got to keep up with that thing. You got to put a cage on that thing. You have to monitor your heart like the doctors. And somebody's angry with you. Thank you. I got it from Amazon.com. It will come out. You'll be like, well, where did that come from? Oh, baby, they was feeling that way about you the entire time. They just didn't let it out. A lot of people suppress things in their heart, and then when they have the opportunity, they don't even want it to come out. But it comes out. It springs forth the issues of life like a fountain. You can't help it. It's seeping. It's pouring. Okay? So that's why we got to keep this thing intact. If your heart is pure, you will produce pureness, pure things. If your heart is corrupt, broken, your life, hi from Sweden, your life will produce a brokenness. You'll have broken relationships, broken finances. Let me tell you, this thing starts in the heart. So whatever you produce, if your life is corrupt, look, it comes from the heart. That means your heart is corrupt. That means you need to I'm not whispering. I'm sorry. I had almost died in a car accident, and I had a ventilator and all those things down my throat, and the things that were used to save my life actually were the things that damaged my vocal cords and my voice box. So I'm sorry that I can't get louder, but that's why my voice is like this, and it actually was worse than this, so it's getting better. Okay, so it starts in the heart. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. It starts in the heart. So, I said before, your heart is a fountain. Whatever, it springs forth all of the issues of life. All right? So, we don't even want any leaking hearts, broken hearts, fractured hearts. And I'm going to tell you next week on how to repair those things. And you can't repair them on your own. God, He has a plan to put all those broken pieces back together. We might not understand. We might not understand how He's going to do it. We might not see how He's going to do it. But look, at the end, it's going to be okay, it's going to be a beautiful product in the end, okay? If you let God work His plan. But you have to first go to God. Give Him the pieces. That's why this scope says don't lose the pieces, because you have to gather them up. It could be pieces from your childhood. It could be pieces from long, long ago. Get those pieces. Sometimes we hide them and we try to forget about them. We try to suppress them. No, 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 no. Get those pieces so you can hand those things over to God. And we're going to be talking about that. We're also going to be talking about the broken heart. Yes, the broken heart syndrome. Okay? That is a real physical thing that happens to the body. When grief happens, circumstances happen, stress even takes on a new shape of your heart. Your heart begins to contort, literally. Not in the spirit. I'm talking about in the natural. When your heart is broken, when you've been dealing with all these things, that's called the broken heart syndrome. And the doctors have literally diagnosed this. And the valves in the heart change. The heart contorts. Okay? And so this is what happens in the spirit when you carry those things. It goes over, it transfers to the natural. And we don't want this to happen. That's why we got a lot of sick people walking around. That's why we got a lot of people who can't go to sleep at night. They're sleeping, but they're not resting. You wake up and you're tired. It's the heart. It's the heart. Stress comes from the heart, not dealing with things, not giving things up over to God. So we're going to talk about all that tomorrow and Thursday. I love you guys. Thank you for tuning in. If you want to follow me every morning, click this little guy down there. Click him, follow me, and I'll follow you back. You can also follow me on Facebook and Instagram, Miss_Chontell. But when you search me, just put in my name, Chontell Lucas. All of that comes up, okay? And I have a women's organization, empowerment organization called Sparkle Diva. You can follow me too on Facebook. Thank you all for tuning in. And today, guard your heart. Don't let anything come in there because you don't want anything to come out. I love you guys. God bless you. Bye.